Hello students, today we will study part 2 of report writing. Already we have just discussed that report is a short, sharp, concise document which is written for a particular purpose for the audience. There are two main types of reports, event report which we have already discussed in part 1, and today we are going to discuss the incident report, how it is to be written. Let us see what are the main points. The report is written in the past tense because the incident for what we are making the report has already been done. So that is why with the incident which has already taken place, those report will be written in the past tense. Second is precise language, that we have to write to the point. Third is passive voice, mostly. We have to use mostly the use of passive voice or indirect speech. And the most important point is that it has to be written in first person only. We have to avoid writing I or we. We have to write in the third person and use the same heading. If given in the question, if the headline is not given, then you have to give the appropriate title. And now we see that how the report is written. First of all, as I have told you, that we have to write the title or the heading in the first line. In the second line, byline will come. In this, you have to write the name of the correspondent, means the staff reporter. And if no name is mentioned, then you have to write the staff reporter. Otherwise, you can also add the name of the newspaper after the staff reporter. Then in the third line, we have to write the place and date. And from the same line, we have to begin our first sentence. And in this sentence, we have to write the details like what has happened, when it has happened, where it happened, and who were injured, etc. Again, as I have told you earlier, that 5 W's will be used here. At the same time, you also can use comments and the sources. Now comes the second paragraph, in which you have to write the brief detail of the place and what was the cause of that incident, what happened means what have been the consequences, what effect was there, who have been the guest means who came there first, who saw this. All these things we have to mention in the second paragraph while writing the accidental report. In the third paragraph, main steps means after when this incident has taken place, accident has taken place, then what steps have been taken, what activities were done, who the people were there who were involved in, means who were injured, who have come there to rescue them. All these things will be involved. Now comes the last paragraph, fourth paragraph. In this concluding paragraph, we have to write the reaction. When any accident has taken place, then what reactions was there by the authorities, by the government, by the people, and in order to compensate that, to give the help to the suffering family, what promises have been made by the authorities to help that family. A statement of the people will also be there in this paragraph, that what they have said means what they have seen while this incident was taking place. So that you all have to include in this paragraph 4. And then you can also add some new points in a new paragraph if there are any. And with a concluding statement, we can understand it more clearly by seeing one example of accident report. Suppose if any fire accident has taken place, then we have to mention in the body of this report that what happened means the incident we will describe, where it has happened, when it happened, and how it happened. That you can write that the fire was there because of the short circuit, and the place and how it has happened you have to mention. The people or vehicle involved, you also have to mention how many people were there, who were injured or who died, what type of vehicle was there, any vehicle was there or not, loss of life or property. Mention it clearly that whether they have been injured, whether any loss of the life is there or property, like whenever the fire accidents take place, then lot of property is already there, which is a loss. Then you have to mention the eyewitness. When the accident was taking place, then who were the people who have witnessed this with their eye? Who have been the eyewitness people? You can also quote their statement, what they have said about the incident. Then you have to write the detailed, as just now I have told you that in the last paragraph you have to write the details of the rescue or relief, what relief they have got from the government side, and then the actions to avoid such accident. Yes, in the last concluding paragraph you must mention that the now the cameras have been put on each and every corner to record the such incident, and how many people were there who have been given the compensation for this thing, and how these things and such accidents can be avoided in future. So in this manner you can write a report. It is very easy to write. So in this manner you can write the report in the past tense. Thank you and have a nice day.